Hello everybody, welcome back to Max Sports Entertainment. My name is Deepak Shankar, and I apologize for the delay. Just got stuck with a little bit of work over the past couple days, more than I expected, and then also the fact that I wanted to sort of let the couple of these big sporting events simmer for a little bit between the World Cup final and the UFC fight between Plessis and Usman. So first we'll start off with the UFC fight. So it was the 32-year-old South African versus the 39-year-old Nigerian, and it was the first time both had been in the octagon in a while, and it was a great atmosphere in Paycom Center in Oklahoma City for another great UFC card all around. And first off, definitely a lot better than the McGregor-Holloway fight. Won all 5 rounds, very back and forth, mostly in favor of Plessis, but Usman had his moments in rounds 3 and 5, but for the most part, definitely Dricus Plessis dominated the majority of the fight against Kamaru Usman. He was orthodox, traditional, southpaw. He was just able to strike Usman in many different ways, especially the kicks to the head. And Usman wasn't able to do his signature takedowns, or his signature takedown against Kamaru Usman, so he just found it difficult. And in the end, Plessis won by decision, all the rounds with the judges, pretty convincingly in all phases of the fight. And credit to Usman, who lasted longer than I thought. I mean, considering his age, and obviously the first couple rounds, a couple different moments, it looked like he was going to get knocked out, but he stayed in and fought as hard as he could, but it just wasn't enough in the end. So a great fight again by both guys who have just entered the ring for the first time in a long time, and hopefully more to come, especially with Plessis. Maybe get back to being a welterweight champion. Obviously 2 very accomplished fighters, but obviously Plessis younger, so early 30s, a little bit more closer to his prime than Usman, who's also obviously had a great career, probably a greater career overall, but just didn't have it anymore. And so yeah, great welterweight fight, great card, and yeah, looking forward to I believe it's UFC 329 or somewhere in the 300s coming up next weekend. So yeah, we'll be tuned in for that, and all the other big fights coming up ahead. And so yeah, credit to both fighters, great atmosphere, and just yeah, great UFC night and a pretty dry time of the year in terms of sports. So yeah, that's all I had. Appreciate you guys for listening. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment, share, turn on post notifications, and all that good stuff. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.